My name is Ricardo Graham Ferreira, Ricardo Graham Afonso Ferreira. Here in Brazil, we have long names. Graham is from my mother's side of the family, and Afonso Ferreira, my father's side. So here I am in my workshop. Today is a lovely day, perfect for live streaming. And the weather is perfect. It's very nice to be here. I would like to thank the team from Create Day as well. And okay, so we are in my workshop, as you can see. Here is it's just 20 meters away from the workshop. And I really love to work here in the forest, to the mountains. Well, as you can see here, I have learned my profession, which is cabinet making, in Italy and in France, and but I can tell as well an artist which loves to work with wood. And once I have learned woodworking, cabinet making in Europe, and I came to Brazil, I have I have really regained and learned everything about Brazilian woods, because I had no idea of the woods, the incredible amount and diversity of woods we have here. And so I will start talking about that as well. Woods here in Brazil, we have so many different kinds and colors and textures and hardness as well. And so it really, I find it very inspiring to work with all this variety of wood, and which I find very it's a sustainable way of working wood, because once you try to work with different kinds of wood, you avoid exploiting just one simple species, which is, of course, the problem of finishing some kinds of wood species, and trees and everything, like palisander or mahogany and those kinds of woods, which I have just worked with a very small amounts. I hope the noise is not bothering you, everyone, because someone is cutting the grass around here. But anyway, so there you can see behind the pieces of furniture as well. And once I was working with handcrafting the pieces, I really liked to make some kind of sculpture out of the seats of the arm of the pieces. So my first piece, which is really very sculptured, handmade in a way that to make this seat, I had to make a sculpture out of it. So I began making sculptures, let's say, in wood, on the pieces of furniture. And so this is the seat of the stool, a very comfortable one. And then I have an armchair which has this very nice piece as well, sculptured as well, as you can see. And today I wanted to show some of my, something new, which is making sculptures, which is something that I really began during the COVID period, that we have stayed at home so much, and me inside of the workshop as well. And so this feeling, this love for hand making, organic forms that were at the beginning pieces of furniture, came to some vases, some objects that I started to do. So, you know, I have started to make some bowls, handmade bowls, and vases as well. I don't have any here, and the idea is to try to make some piece, you know, some part of the process of this very nice piece of Brazilian wood, which is rare now, reclaimed, only reclaimed. You can see here that is a piece that was you know, not harvested, but, you know, I got like a reclaimed wood. But so I want to show you the diversity of the wood as well. So back there you can see like there's a purple one, and you can see a red one as well here, brown one. We have brighter one, like clear ones as well, and those are natural color of the wood, and this is really amazing. So let's say if we get this piece of purple heart with, this is the natural color of the wood. This is really amazing. It's a very dense, very hard wood, which I love to work with. And you can see as well, this is a red wood called Brazilian bloodwood, very dense as well. Rosewood, palisander. This is the only piece I have. It was salvaged. You know, someone found a piece of a tree that was dead, and brought me this piece as a gift. And then I love it. I don't know what to do with it yet. So, as the process of working with wood is not a fast one, you need at least 2 days to make a vase or an object. I will start to make, you know, to produce something here, so you can see some part of the process, and using some tools. So, okay, let's start. Let me see if I can get you closer. Here. So when working with wood, making my furniture, we can of course be very creative, but we as well, we have to follow an order, follow a way of doing things. And I find very inspiring and a way of liberating the ideas when working organic shapes. You know, to free your mind, free your ideas. So, you know, there is this is the initial part that I cut roughly. And then now I'm starting to make, you know, some shapes, some organic shapes. And what is interesting is that is a way of not using your head to control things. And for me, this is very a way of being very creative. You know, to let your hand do the thinking, let's say. And I can say as well that doing this kind of work, free of form, it gave me a lot of ideas for making the furniture pieces. So this is a really nice way of working. Now it's much better to work like this. So this is, of course, obviously one piece only, which is something I'm now making. Original, unique pieces. This tool I brought from Italy, from my teacher. He sold me. This is I would say, in a spoke shape, and made out of wood, really nice. And it was from his grandfather, so I really like it. So now it's, you know, of course it needs a lot of work as now, but you know, you can see grain coming out, and the idea is to give a very I don't know how to check the, you know, the messages. Anyway. can choose from different kinds of woods that give shapes to the wood. So we can use rasp as well. So we can see that's a very physical work. So that's what we are doing. We are giving shape to the ideas, but without thinking. So at the end, it gets really, really nice. You know, we can see the curves and the work of the light and the shadow as well. And the wood helps a lot because it gives the wood gives the direction, you know, how to work, and the hand tools as well. So hand tools are an extension of our hand, but of course we cannot carve the wood with our fingers. But you know, there is a communication between the tools and our hand, and when we work, we stop thinking and start doing, and let the mind and the ideas flow. So. Well, I cannot see. I don't know how to find where to chat here, but I will change a little bit what I'm doing now, and I will show you how cool it is to kind of making finish on wood. So, so I will show you here. I hope you can see it well. This is the piece of Purple Heart. It's freshly cut here in the workshop, not on the forest. It has a gray purple color, very, you know, not strong, and in contact with the air and the sunlight, it changes the color very, very fast, and it gets this very nice purple color. And you know, this is water which I will pass on, and every time it's amazing, and I love to do it. Every time we make the finish of the wood, by, you know, passing wax or oil or something, we can see the changing of the, you know, the finish and the color of the wood. We can see the grain, and I wanted to show you that as well. Let's see. This is the red bloodwood, Brazilian bloodwood, as we call it. Can you see the difference? It's really amazing. And then we can see all the shining parts and here. palisander. Very nice, right? This is another wood I really like, called the sucupira wood. So by making the finish, the piece always changes its color and the visual aspect of the piece. My professor in France, he used to say that people try always to make kind of old pieces of furniture, like from the 17th, 18th, and he used to say that's really wrong, because when they, back in that time, used to finish the writing desk with all the different kinds of woods and everything. The woods were very bright and vivid and colorful. And of course, after 200 years or something like that, it gets pale, it loses the brightness and the color of the wood. And people are wrong, because they are trying to make something which is not actually old, but contemporary, because the oldness of the furniture is something that is from today, not from the beginning of the time, right? I found it really nice. So trying to make new furniture old is not very cool, I think. So I have much work to do on it, of course, but let me show you something before we finish. So I was using different kinds of tools, and well, you can. It would get like 8 hours or 10 hours of work to make this piece finished, really smooth and beautiful, and like making the seat of this tool, for example, or by making, let me try here, this bowl. But we don't have time, of course. So if you want to check my work deeply, or you have interest in following me, you can go on Instagram, Oebanista, Oebanista. So you can follow my work there as well on Instagram, or website. I don't use much of Facebook. And well, that's it. When finished, looks really nice, right? So that's the idea, freeing our minds and letting our hands to do the job. And then why not put this on a piece of furniture as well, like the stool I'm sitting on, or an armchair, or who knows, a dining table or something like this. So that's it. I hope you have enjoyed it, and follow Create as well, and see the other artists. I tried today to see some. It was really nice. Okay, thanks to everyone. Thanks to Abigail, Create Day team, my stepdaughter, which is hiding there, my wife, my friends, my family, my clients as well. Okay, have a good day and week and weekend as well. Bye.